Buddy, my God is alive and moving today, son. And if y'all had any doubts about that, let me clear the air. He is alive. And if you don't think so, listen to this video for a few minutes and you might start questioning what you do believe. So this morning I get up, I had the day off. I do my thing, drink my coffee, kind of enjoying my day. 10:30 rolls around, I figured I'd go see my mom. They've been out of town for weeks. Go visit them and then go get some lunch. But before I left the house, I felt like I needed to go pray for a little while, so I did. I went in my room and prayed. And by the time I got done, well, let me back up a little bit. I went in there and prayed. And while I was praying, I asked God to send me somebody to witness to today. I asked him to use me to reach somebody today. So by the time I got done praying, it was already almost lunchtime, so I didn't have time to go by Mom's first. So I went into Ardmore, got some lunch, and then when I got done eating, I had this thought. Well, why don't I run by this car lot on the way to Mom's, see what kind of trucks they got. So I get to the car lot. I see this truck there, an identical truck to mine. It was kind of weird. And seconds after I pull up, I look across the road. He's probably 50, 75 yards out there. This 20-year-old kid's walking across the street with a book in his hand. I couldn't really make it out, but I knew it was the Bible. And he can't see me. His face is buried in the Bible, just reading. And he's walking right to me though, right to my truck. And he gets about, 20, 30 feet away from me. I poked my head out the window. I said, "Hey bud, what are you reading?" And he looks up and I can just see the tears in his eyes. He looked how I felt when I first truly came to know God. He said, "I'm reading the Bible." I said, "Good, man, good. What are you reading?" And he told me he was reading in Romans. He didn't know a whole lot about the Bible. He just got it minutes ago. Before I got to the car lot, he was across the road, maybe 200 yards from where I was at the park. And he said something told him inside to go and talk to this lady. This park is by the church. He said, "Something just told me to go talk to this lady. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know what it was, but I went and talked to her." And she witnessed to him, and she gave him this Bible he's reading right in front of me. I said, "Buddy, that was God." An hour ago, when I was at the house, 2 hours ago, I prayed that God would use me today and send me somebody to witness to. And here you are. And he's just bawling. He's like, "Dude, I don't know how to explain what I'm going through right now." I said, I understand it completely because I felt the same thing when I first got saved. So we're sitting there talking and he's just weeping and I can see it's genuine. He's telling me he's 20 years old. He just got out of jail doing a bunch of stuff. Who cares, right? God doesn't want the rich man. He wants everybody. So I got done talking to him and I prayed with him and gave him my phone number and he went on his way. But an hour, 2 hours after I prayed for God to use me and let me witness to somebody today, he said, "All right, I'll send somebody to you." I don't know if y'all believe in chance or coincidence, but there's just too dang many of them to keep track of anymore. Honestly, this stuff just keeps happening, and I know it's God because this did not happen before I knew God. So if you don't know Jesus today, I invite you to come to know the Lord because you're really missing out. He's completely opened my eyes and changed the way I think and the way I see things. It's beautiful. It's life. And I just wanted to share that with y'all. So if anybody out there wants to talk about Jesus, wants to talk about God, holler at me. Call me. My phone number is not hard to find. It's all over Facebook. I just want to share that with y'all. Love you guys.